All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is not going to be long, but there's this big to-do in the Hollywood scene as far as it pertains to music. And this is a video I saw on TikTok, and it's in response to a guy, what's his name, John Schneider. If you don't know who he is, he was back in the day, his big show was the Dukes of Hazzard. All right, and he made a brief comeback in the early 2000s when he played I believe it was John Kent on Smallville, like kind of like the beginning origins of Superman. So that's pretty much all we really know him for. But nonetheless, it says Dukes of Hazzard actor compares Beyonce to a dog while fuming over her country album. So we're going to let this play and we'll get some scripture.
Guaranteed it's going to do very well. Well, there's some people really upset about this. Here it is.
The lefties in the entertainment industry just won't leave any area alone, right? They just have to seize control over every aspect, don't they?
They've got to make their mark, just like a dog in a dog walk park. You know, every dog has to mark every tree, right? So that's what's going on here. Shania and the other folks you talked about, what they did is they were in country music and they went out. That's one thing. But people coming into country music have because I know a little something about country music.
No, you don't.
Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I've never heard any of his. I didn't even know he was a singer. So, not that I listen to like a lot of country, but you know how there's certain people that just kind of, their work speaks for itself even if you don't listen to it. It's like everybody knows Dolly Parton. Even if you don't listen to Dolly Parton, everybody knows Dolly Parton. Everybody knows Reba McEntire. Everybody knows Kenny Rogers. So on and so forth. It's like you may not listen to old school music, but everybody knows about Marvin Gaye. But this guy, John Schneider, I didn't even know he was a singer. All right, I haven't heard anything that he's done. But nonetheless, all right, this type of statement goes to show, as spoken of in Ecclesiasticus, there's it 36 or 29, something like that. Nope. Ecclesiasticus 12. Hopefully my phone don't go. Boy, I tell you. Let me see if I can go back and then do it. Now my Wi-Fi don't want to work. But I'll just read it from here. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, and as we all know, when you go on to continue reading that, it tells you that though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed, because, excuse me, you'll see altogether that you haven't wiped away that wickedness. All right, and see, that's the mentality of bad Uncle Esau. All right, and the funny thing is, you got a lot of people talking about, I'm surprised that this guy would say such a thing, and he's been with Tyler Perry and this and that. I was like, well, you got to remember, he played a guy on the Dukes of Hazzard, a song called The Good Old Boys. They rode in a car called the General Lee. if my memory serves me correctly, an orange car with a Confederate flag. Come on, man. You niggas honestly think that this is a shocking thing? Come on now. You can't be serious. This is how this guy feels. This is how many of them feel. And it's funny because you got the audacity of these devils talking about how Jake is trying to take over everything. And I'm like, that's like a very hypocritical statement coming from a nation of people whose whole MO is to pretty much take over everything. What does the scripture say? He increases his desire as hell. What does it say in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter? Hopefully I can get that. That's mine. Oh, good. Finally, I can get something. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 5. And it says, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Meaning that life is short, and pretty much nothing happens after this. So, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion and our lot is this. Well, that sounds like you want to take over everything. What does it say in the scripture? That you call the lands after your own name? So this whole statement of how Jake wants to take over everything is sounds very hypocritical coming from a nation of people that have taken over everything themselves, especially the way you guys have done it through violence and wickedness and treachery. Because you have to remember, even in that comment, even though it's very hypocritical, it's very uneducated as well. Because as the scripture says, Jake is the former of all things. We are the salt of the earth. So to say that we're taking over country music, the last time I checked, Jake made country music. So, sorry. It's just the way it is. Not to mention, what about when you have true Edomites, not speckled birds, but true Edomites, try to come into R&B, hip hop, or rap? We don't say nothing about that. We just hope you got skill. That's pretty much it. All right, this just goes, as I said once again, this just goes to show that the hatred, the true hatred that bad Uncle Esau has for you. As the scripture says, this guy has a perpetual hatred, meaning that he has a hatred that goes on and on forever with no break, no rest, no intermission. This is the true nature of this man. All right, and you dumb niggas need to get with the program and realize that this man does not have your best interest at heart. You put them in the right moment, and they will truly express how they truly feel about us. All right, look at our double agents. Y'all know what I mean by double agents. Folks that are Jake but look like the other nations, especially Bad Uncle Esau. I mean, what more do you need? But I ain't about to keep harping on this. Hey, this is just the mentality of this devil. But nonetheless, I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.